So the day has finally come. I'm going to be heading over to the Tesla delivery center to go pick up my brand new Tesla. But before I do that, I'd like to give a very special thank you to everybody who used my Tesla referral code. Thanks to you, I was able to save a decent amount of money on this vehicle. I hope you're all enjoying your Teslas and everything. But once again, such a big thank you to all of you who decided to use it. You really helped me out a lot. And if you want to use my Tesla referral code, it'll be in the video description down below, as it is with all my other videos. So I'm going to do a little overview of the car after we get it. It'll be very small because I'm going to be doing a longer overview of it in a whole separate video. But without further ado, let's head on over to the Tesla delivery center and go pick up my new Tesla. So here is the 2026 Tesla Model 3 long range rear wheel drive. That's the trim I went for. It was still premium and the rear wheel drive is extremely efficient. That is exactly why I went for it. I'll hopefully be able to show you some numbers once we hop inside. But even in this overcast weather, this paint job just pops and it looks really, really good. I'm much happier with the red that Tesla chose over the original red paint job, because I see it today and it just kind of didn't really age too well now that this new one is out. So it's really awesome. But let's hop inside so you can kind of get a look on the inside here. So you could see here as I pan around that I went for the white interior. I've never had a Tesla with the white interior before, so I definitely wanted to go with that, and I'm really happy I did. It really brightens up the cabin. I really can't express how nice it is and everything like that. Here's the center screen. You can obviously move the car around, and the screen over the last couple updates, even on my previous 2023 Model Y, after a software update, the screen just is really quick, really snappy and responsive. Really got to give it to Tesla. They really lead when it comes to software. Now, like I mentioned earlier, how efficient this vehicle is, you can see when we pan over here, looking at even just since charging, which I picked this vehicle up, it was at 70%, and I've driven 61.1 miles. You can see here I'm getting 198.8 watt-hour per mile. I don't remember exactly what this vehicle is rated for. I have to look that up. Again, I'll save that for the more in-depth overview of it. But then you go over here and look at our current drive here, me just driving the last couple miles when I headed out to do this video, 186.2 watt-hours per mile. I'm hitting less than 200 watt-hour per mile, and I've been running the air. I've been running the perforated seats as well. You can see there's cooled seats in this one. Be aware though that the cooled seats for these vehicles, for both the premium Tesla Model 3 and Tesla Model Y, they are only with the front two seats. So over here, you could see, if I look at the seats, you can see they're perforated. You could see the holes there where the air comes out. But what's interesting is that if you look in the back, there are perforated seats there as well. I can just kind of go and zoom in for you there. But those are just heated. So keep that in mind, that for the premium Tesla Model 3 and Tesla Model Y, only your front seats are cooled or ventilated, whatever you want to call them. Still a nice feature. I just put mine on here in the Florida weather where you know, humid at 86 degrees Fahrenheit right now. So even though with it being overcast, it still gets fairly hot in here, being inside any kind of car cabin. So the ventilated seats are definitely nice. One other thing I do really like too as well is that because I've got the white interior, I do have this kind of white cloth material here. If you go for the black interior, you get kind of a grayish one. This one's a little bit like more like a whitish gray. And again, it just kind of matches the overall interior with the sides of the doors here and everything like that. This whole thing is white. For the most part, it looks really, really good. I'm really, really happy with that. Again, this is my first Tesla with a white interior, and I definitely understand why Tesla charges more for it because it just looks really, really, really clean. So anyways, that's pretty much it for the video. I just wanted to kind of go over a couple little things here and there. I'm going to be saving more of the features and other things about the vehicle for the in-depth review video that I will be working on. That will be coming in the coming weeks, so stay tuned for that. But other than that, everybody, I appreciate it if you made it this far into the video. I'll see you guys next time.